Aria, a name whispered on the wind promising mystery and allure. Her beauty was an intoxicating elixir, dark, fathomless eyes, lips as red as forbidden fruit, and a voice that resonated deep within the soul. She moved with an ethereal grace, her presence commanding attention like a celestial body holding court amongst dimmer stars. Men were drawn to her light, like moths to a flame, each glance a silent prayer for her affection. Aditya, a man accustomed to possessing the objects of his desire, found himself inexplicably ensnared. Her allure was a siren's call, drawing him deeper into her web. He yearned to unravel her secrets, to possess her completely, body and soul. Aditya watched her. From across crowded rooms in fleeting moments on bustling streets he observed her every move. Her laughter, a melody that haunted his dreams. Her touch, a phantom sensation he craved. Obsession bloomed, a dark rose unfurling its petals in the depths of his being. He imagined her hand in his, her head resting against his chest. He envisioned their lives intertwined, a tapestry woven with threads of desire and possession. He approached her, heart pounding a primal rhythm against his ribs. Words, carefully rehearsed, died in his throat, replaced by a stammered confession of admiration. Aria's lips curved into a polite, distant smile, a smile that never reached her enigmatic eyes. "Your admiration is flattering," she murmured, her voice a silken whisper but misplaced. Rejection, swift and sharp, pierced his heart. Humiliation burned, fueling a rage that consumed his very essence. He would have her. He would bend her to his will even if it meant resorting to forbidden arts. Section 4. The Pact. The old books, their pages filled with arcane symbols and whispered promises, called to him. He delved into their depths, his soul stained with desperation. He sought a means to control, to possess, to bind her to him irrevocably. Hypnosis, a dark whisper promised, could unlock the deepest recesses of her mind. His conscience, a feeble voice against the thundering symphony of his desire, was silenced. A pact was forged, sealed with his sanity, and fueled by his all-consuming obsession. He would have Aria, even if it meant shattering her spirit to possess it. Section 5. The Transformation. He began subtly, weaving hypnotic suggestions into their brief encounters. A touch on the arm, a whispered phrase, his gaze holding hers just a moment too long. Slowly, insidiously, she began to change. The spark in her eyes dimmed, replaced by a vacant compliance. Her laughter, once spontaneous and vibrant, became infrequent, almost mechanical. He showered her with compliments, gifts, adoration. Each gesture chipped away at her defenses, her resistance crumbling under the relentless onslaught of his manufactured affection. He was the sculptor, her mind the malleable clay, and he would mold her into the perfect object of his desire. Section 6. The Dinner. He took her to a secluded restaurant, the atmosphere thick with the scent of lilies, her favorite. Her hand trembled slightly in his, her eyes downcast. He smiled, a predator savoring his triumph. "You're even more beautiful when you're submissive," he purred, his fingers tightening around hers. So quiet, so pliant. Her lips moved, forming a wordless sound of agreement. The food, exquisite and meticulously prepared, lay untouched on her plate. He fed her himself, each bite a symbolic act of domination, of ownership. Section 7. The Interruption. "You're mine now, Aria," he whispered, his voice a husky murmur against her ear. "You'll never leave me. You'll never want to." Her eyes, vacant and unseeing, met his. A single tear rolled down her cheek, a testament to the shattered woman she had become. Suddenly, a deafening crash shattered the illusion of intimacy. The restaurant doors burst open, figures silhouetted against the harsh light streaming in from the street.